we're in. We're in. Here we are.
We're doing it for real.
We are for real. Holy hell. For all of our viewers at home, which is probably just us right now, I am very sorry for our delays, but technology be like that sometimes, and it is not fun. But damn it, we got there, and here we are. I need to fix this. Just so many problems. And that. Okay, there we are. All right, we're in. We're in. Welcome back to Tenements of the Great Rift table. We are in the end game now with lots of preparation before going into the Rift, which we've now seen from various perspectives. A brief recap of our last session includes me burping, apparently. Excuse me.
Tradition.
That's all that happened, actually.
Scrying, was it Yolantha directly?
It was directly on Yolantha, yep.
Yeah, so Taryn scrying Yolantha and seeing that she is in a, I mean, you guessed it, she's in the Rift.
In the Rift.
Mm-hmm. Captured by our, who you guys presume to be an older Braylon that exists now.
You keep saying
I don't like the way that you phrase that.
We know because I asked.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right.
Yep. Okay,
Yes.
so we know now.
So we know
who
it's
we know
Braylon.
for sure is a second Braylon that exists. And has captured her and is trying, from last we saw, trying to attune to Yolantha's extremely powerful magical items. And so far, not successful, as far as we know. We've also seen demons come and attack the town. We know that our friends, the elves, who have now become the Court of the Undying, are protecting the Rift and are on a timer, according to Osiris. So we're in prep mode, and we ended last session with a sort of hand-to-hand between you guys, between Cal, Gert, and Whirl, and Taryn has been reading in order to establish dominion over a spell. Is there anything I'm missing?
I got my ass kicked.
I mean,
It was 4-on-1.
But I healed you.
True.
Yeah.
But he didn't like that.
No.
Because that's frenemy, not enemy.
Shopping. Yes.
Shopping, yeah.
Yeah, we got cool stuff.
We gave the townspeople a spook because of Thunderwave.
Yup.
Thunderbook, I'm pretty sure.
That's a good point. So at this point we did end with Feng, who had come in the first place to, like, he was ready for trouble, but saw that it was just you guys sparring basically. And then Pal, Imdar, Lemura, I think it was just the 4 of them that had come by this point and were like just watching you by the end of it, and have since started to go back into town. That's really where we ended. So yeah, unless there's anything else you guys want to reiterate or recap, we can get right into it with you guys in the middle of this day now, after everybody else has seen you and is going back into town. What would you like to do? Not everybody all at once.
After training ice cream?
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh my
Have
god, I forgot.
Have we made the ice cream yet?
Oh yeah, we need to
We
make
keep
the
talking
ice
about
cream.
making the ice cream without actually making the ice cream.
Who can do cool like ice shit? Because I cannot.
I can. If I attack a thing, I can make it cold.
You want to get like a barrel full of water and attack it?
Yeah, and then if we need people to stay away from it, Gert can jiggle it with her hand.
So true.
What?
That's your mage hand. If we have if you
Oh, mage hand.
you can jiggle the bucket with your mage hand so that you don't
I was
have to touch the
concerned
ice
by
bucket.
Buddy.
the progression
Yeah,
there.
just
It's fine.
shaking that, just like shaking it. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna rule of cool the hell out of this, but just a heads up, the mage hand does have a weight limit of what, 10 pounds?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you don't make that much ice cream.
So it just like stirs the water,
Yeah,
kind of like an ice cream maker, just continuously.
Yeah.
Just keep casting it. Like, hey, bud,
Yeah,
you got an important
exactly.
job to do. Gross.
That's so good.
I hate it already. It's just some creepy
But
like
wait,
hand just floating. Never mind.
where?
We need 2 buckets. We need like a bucket for the ice cream and then a bucket for the ice.
We need.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
we need cream.
Cream,
huh?
We need sugar.
Mhm.
sugar.
We need ice.
I
and
can
we
make
need
ice happen.
Salt.
Oh.
Oh shit.
So pal.
Yeah, Pal probably has everything we need.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unless there's like a food market around here. We've not actually bought any individual food here. Also, Gert, do you maybe have like an extra like high five of healing? Because yes, Cal got punched in the face a bunch. I also got very punched in my face.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Or also Taryn, but I think you might still be reading.
I got 12 hours today to do this. That spell won't like take away
Okay, cool.
too much in case Gert,
I'm at 21 of my 122.
How big can I make this happen? Well, we'll give a 5th level healing word real quick. Boop. Pass, please. Thank you.
Side note: does anyone else vibe with the music that Magic picks? Because
Oh yeah,
Yep.
hot diggity
It's-
shit.
it's awesome.
It's going crazy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I legitimately spend nearly every workday just on Epidemic Sound and just hit play and listen to shit while I'm working, and then download,
Nice.
You're the
download.
best.
They're all so good for our situation.
Oh man.
Thank you, Taryn.
No problem.
Pals for ice cream and make the ice cream happen.
100%.
And then we
Yes.
should probably work out what we want to accomplish in this scrimmage.
Which you have started to workshop.
Yes.
I just don't think you ended up in a final plan. So let's recap that
Yes.
between the group real quick. In character.
Great.
In scene.
So what I want is to work on a mounted combat, but also I think it would be great if we all had some combo moves that that would help each other out. And if there are any things that would be more helpful for people in certain ways, right? So like Taryn and I both have Guiding Bolt. That is a super helpful spell for both the first hit, but then the next person in line. And I was wondering if there were any other combos that people thought would be super helpful. Is there anything that would be helpful for you?
This is good question.
Earlier, I was gonna scream combo breaker, but then I inhaled liquid into my lungs, so I couldn't.
The universe is like, no, you can't.
Refrain
Everybody was like,
from
no,
potentially drowning yourself. Stop,
With-
please.
with my own
Uh,
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, most of the shit that I have is like necromantic. So if there's any sort of counter to that, or complimentary thing, words, that might go well with that.
Is there anything that like you would like booned, I guess? Like, is there anything that we could do that could help you with a spell, or that could help make someone else bad at something? Like
Oh, I see what you mean.
yeah, like I keep
Right.
using unsettling words and hoping that whoever goes next, like, uses that to an advantage, so that the bad guy, is worse when they try and defend against it. Or like when I, with Irresistible Dance, and when they all do all of the dancing, that one really sets people up for, I think it's dexterity saves. So anything you can throw at them that makes them do, that they have to dive out of the way for, they can't dive as well because they're too busy dancing.
Fair. Okay.
So if you
I
see
don't
people
think-
start dancing, throw those kinds of things at them.
I'm going to
Okay.
throw onto the table, over the table right now, that I am very in a yes and mode with the end of this campaign coming up. So any wackadoo shit you guys come up with, I am fully on board with trying to figure out.
Here for it.
Here's a stupid
Okay.
question then, fully based on that. If I cast heat metal, could I like cast heat metal on one of their spiritual weapons?
It is a spiritual weapon, so
Those
no.
are the shot. Okay, but could they?
But you
Could it
wouldn't
be
know if you didn't
spiritually metal?
ask.
I do have a cool dagger.
Yeah, it could be a dagger
Cool
that like
dagger of weird magic.
yeah, so it like burns them and also stabs them and also goops them
It gives them spooky damage.
and spooky damage.
Hot
Correct.
spooky damage.
Hot spooky damage.
damage.
I'm making a T-shirt that says that.
I'm writing this down right now. Hope you know this.
Title of the episode: Hot spooky
Tweeting it.
damage.
Hot spooky day.
Y'all make it really easy to quote things. It's my favorite fucking thing. God.
I'm looking.
I also have
Yeah.
a new thing where I can like move a bunch of people into a new area if they all fail. So
Ooh.
that might be good if we have like already area-based things happening. I could just, it's called scatter, and I'm really excited about using it.
Ooh.
Like the John Mulaney thing?
Scatter, yeah, exactly.
Fucking damn
100
it.
white children. But yeah, like I can pick a bunch of people up and go boop and put them somewhere else as long as it's on the ground. I can't like drop them into the air, which is would be funny, but I don't think I can get it to happen.
Right.
If you can like collectively gather them into like a 10-foot radius here, I could then I've got something called Shatter, which would be a really fun
Oh.
just named combo of Scatter and Shatter.
Yes.
Oh.
Scatter.
Scatter.
Okay, we're getting into dangerous
SCATTR.
territory there.
We're having a terrible time.
I hate it here. Just kidding.
Incredible. Yeah, I have a
Anyway.
lot of things. I am very capable of setting people up for things.
Hmm.
I know that you can't necessarily change around what you're able to do per day. So if
Correct.
there is a certain thing that you have a lot of ability to like to hinder, I think that would be good for us to know so that we can choose, like we can build around that, because
Yeah.
Gert and I are both versatile and that we can change what we do every day.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I am extremely limited in the amount of things that I can do. I have a lot of cool things, but not enough energy to share with class. So, I gotta pick and choose my battles here. What I do know is that most of the things that I try and do will try and attack their integrity, right? Their constitution and that. So if there's anything that any of you have that might futz with that a little bit, that would make my day a lot easier.
Oh hell yeah, harm works a lot.
Ooh,
Uh,
that's good. Well, because I know
Also-
Whirl was saying I can make it so that they're not as dexterous, sort of a thing. very much in the same line of that. Not as great with their, constitution. I'm trying to stay away from like meta words.
Totally. Yeah, I was trying that also.
Anyway, that's just what I currently have off the, riffing off the dome here.
I have an idea.
I like ideas.
Ideas are neat.
So you
Big
remember
fan.
how I can bring up that little ball of energy and just blast a beam straight out of it?
Yes.
That would work with both you, like, weakening someone's hardiness, and then is being able to keep somebody in place. Or being able to keep a group of people in place. That could be an anchor point to get multiple targets
Okay.
in at once
Nice.
if we want to try doing that out. However, we probably shouldn't do that in a scrimmage because that is a very powerful spell, and I don't want to
We
Totally.
could
accidentally
hurt people
Yeah.
permanently. E.
Yeah, I just wanted to have some of these conversations before we, got into all of this, because sometimes it feels like we're all in this on our own, and we're not, because it's hard to communicate during an actual battle. So, we're a team, guys. Let's take care of this as a team.
Are we gonna put our hands into the middle and go ready break? And is this
Sure.
like your version of inspiring us? Do you have this?
We all
as well?
Motivational speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end, we all get ice cream and like orange slices.
Yeah.
Cal,
Creating some
you have any
citrus
thoughts?
right now.
This is reminding me. Oh, sorry, Andrea, I cut you off. What was that?
I was just asking Cal if he had anything to add, and I don't know that he will.
Oh,
No, all my weapons already cast harm. 'Cause I'm
Nailed it.
like, I'm
Um,
like holding my battle axe upright, and like I take my thumb and I like polish the blade a little bit.
And I'll be like, yeah, I know, and point to my arm where you fucking nat 20'd on me once, and like my thigh where you did it a second time. Ow,
this is
ow.
reminding me, Joe, if you'd rather talk about this off screen and without other opinions, we can. But I want to at least throw on the table so I don't forget, because I messed up and realized you already had a reaction that was similar to the one that I was giving you as a sort of boon feat thing. I had the idea of adding to it to deflect an attack, like back to the attacker.
Oh.
Or to do something completely separate and do like a sweeping reaction that would knock an opponent prone who hits you with a melee attack.
If you do the first one, you've basically invented baseball in D&D.
He's at Rockford Beach.
Yes.
we can talk about it more later, but just say the second option again.
Instead of a parry, it's like a sweep, where you somebody who attacks you
Mm-hmm.
would be knocked prone as a consequence of attacking you.
And that would be a reaction.
Yes, or possibly in addition to an existing reaction. I haven't quite fully workshopped it yet.
Okay.
I'm just tossing ideas out there.
Because I will just say that is something that I always forget to do with the Raging Storm feat that I have already. I already have that as a
keep coming.
I keep forgetting that I have that. But yes, it's not when somebody hits me, it's when I hit somebody.
Ooh.
So when I hit a creature in my aura with an attack, I can use the reaction to knock the creature prone.
Gotcha.
So I keep forgetting to use that. So it might not be a bad idea to have like, both angles covered, offensive and defensive, but we'll talk about it.
Okay, cool.
We did this a little bit, but I think there was that time where that guy was in water, so Cal's zappy aura did some extra damage
Oh,
We did do that.
Okay.
Yes.
So if we have a way of making more water, maybe that would be a better combination.
I mean, if depending on the amount of time we have previous to a situation, I can make it rain. But we'd have to be outside, and it would take me like upwards of 10 minutes. And I need a bunch of dollar bills, y'all. Just kidding, that's the wrong type of making it rain. But yeah.
get you one of those little guns that just shoots out money, except in this world it's just gold coins and it like actually
Like,
hurts
ow,
people.
ow, ow,
Yeah,
ow,
that's an
ow, yeah.
actual weapon.
I'm writing
It's
that
called
down.
a-
Hang on.
Yep.
Fully automatic slingshot, if you.
We've been playing for 10 minutes. How are we already so like? What if we're crazy people?
I love it.
Incredible.
No, not this one. This isn't what I wanted to look at.
I think this
Yes.
is all just deflection because we're facing the end of everything.
Oh, yeah, the end
not
of
just
time?
like the end of time, eternity, everything that we know it. The cyclical us attempting to make this happen and it being our last shot. There's no need for a reminder there. I'm sorry that I brought that up. Anyway,
Panic.
Cool.
So, so ice cream.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the other ones of us forgot to do. They forgot to get ice cream. So
Yeah, that has to be it. It has to be
Yeah.
it.
Clearly, there is an ice cream in the other realities. That's yeah.
Well, maybe it's the flavor choice that's like pertinent to our
Mm.
actual
Ours is-
success here. Did we
Our
go
vision
mint chip?
gets
Did we
cut.
go rocky road? Like there's
cookies and
there's a
cream.
big
I'm not putting
difference
rocks in my ice cream.
there. Listen,
I
it's
love the
hang
fact that
on.
we are in level 17 D&D talking about making ice cream. This is fucking perfect.
Thank you for facilitating this magic. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
This is our in-game escapism. How do we not deal with
This is the
the
real end
intended-
game for D&D.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's cool. No one was
Shenanigery.
afraid of an apocalypse this morning. Anyway, now that we're playing an apocalypse game, ice cream.
Yeah.
Anywho.
So ice cream. So pals to get
cream.
ingredients, do a quick ice cream run, and then scrimmage tomorrow. Oh, also in the scrimmage, I would hope to get hit a bunch, because I want to see if I can continue concentrating on things while getting hit. Because I, historically, am very bad at paying attention to things while also getting bitch slapped. So
I also need to practice this too. I feel like I'm relatively proficient at it, but excuse me, you see these noodly arms? See how skinny this not quite alive person is? I need the practice. That would be super neat.
So would you guys prefer me not doing my stuff that helps you guys succeed, or like do better at negating effects, or like or getting hit?
I mean, me, yes. Because I again, historically, someone will try and hit me with a thing, and I turn into like a rock or like seaweed. So I think maybe I should try and focus on not turning into rocks and seaweed.
Yes.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah. Rocks. and
Yeah.
seaweed.
And then if you do go down or get hit too hard, then we can work on what we've been trying to train the hippogriffs for, which is
Mhm.
the med evacuation.
That's true. So if we just knock me down, and then see how much I freak out in the claws of your
Yeah.
crew.
And
I
I'll
understand what you're saying, but you are also a robot right now.
I know. I am
100% a robot.
a robot, and it's driving me crazy too. And I have not touched anything.
Oh man. Technology.
but yeah, and then I can focus more in this battle on, playing like doing hit things as opposed to healing. So y'all are on your own for healing for this scrimmage, unless like you're down, and then we'll practice with the hippogriffs.
Are we doing this tomorrow? Because I'm still sore.
Tomorrow was a good
Yes,
idea for that.
It's tomorrow.
Cool. Great. And then we will still have one last full day to actually get a thing accomplished before it is time.
If we do, yeah, if we do-
Unless, do we want to do this while our friends are still here to help us?
I mean, if we do it tomorrow and then we leave the following day, we will have, if you will, we're on day 50. The court leaves halfway through day 53.
Mhm.
So if day 51, tomorrow, we do scrimmage, take notes, commune with our elders. If we leave / go to the rift on day 52, we will have the remainder of day 52 as well as half of day 53 with them.
Do we have to
There.
account for travel? How far away is this thing that we have to get to?
Remember that
Can you
thing where I can
teleport?
just... I think I can teleport the hippogriffs too, if they let me. Like, if they
Whoa.
themselves, if we decide that we are all holding hands with the hippogriffs, I should be able to get us all there. I will check my brain to see if my brain tells me for sure that that's possible. I think it's
I
up
think
to
it's
10.
like 10 creatures
Right.
that just like walk into the circle, right?
I think I just make us go, and then we show up somewhere else.
Fair.
And to answer your question, Ash, the what you've seen of the rift is almost straight east of you,
No.
and you're able to reasonably gauge that it is somewhere among the 4 major points marked by the what are they called? The haunted somethings.
Keeps.
Haunted keeps. Yes.
Count it keeps.
It has been a minute since we've had to reference that.
Yeah.
We've just been too good.
Too efficient. We're just too fucking cool.
My brain tells me that I can take myself and 8 additional creatures, and so you 4 plus 2 hippogriffs make 7, so we good.
Excellent.
Yeah. And we're pretty, I feel like I'm pretty used to the area, so hopefully I don't like scattershot us too hard.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not
If
worried
we've
about
been
it.
there before, you have
I also have collected stupid items from all of these
I was
places
gonna-
because I had a feeling that we were going to have to do this at some point.
That's what I was
This
gonna
is
say. I was
true.
gonna say you also have things from those places, so
Yeah.
you should be.
I got flower petals in my, like, dead flower petals in my fucking zither that are also from the road around there, so we good.
If we're gonna get the other people who we're gonna train with, like maybe, I guess everyone else is staying back to protect the town, so never mind. We don't
Yeah.
need to. We're worried about taking them
And how long does your Halloween last for?
until it's dispelled.
Okay.
Shit. Oh my god.
Forever.
So yeah, everyone should be good. And judging by the fact that nobody's running out, like exploding because they don't fit the requirements of the spell, I think we don't have any like inside guys.
Let's make some ice cream.
Yeah. Priorities. So we're going to Pal's, getting the ingredients. Where are we doing this at? Is this in the back of the tavern? Is this up in our room and we're creating a disturbance for everyone else that's here? Is this out in the street? So it's like a street performance? How we want to handle this?
Wait, I think what we should do is show Pal how it's made so that he can make his donuts a la Modi.
Oh my god.
Alamodi.
Alamodi.
That's adorable.
I don't know if anyone recognizes that reference, but that's one of my favorite movies. It's a little bit sunshine.
Hmm.
What was
I knew
I
I'd
have a
heard
thought
it, but I
of
couldn't
something.
pin it. Yeah.
No, I want to rewatch that.
Cute one.
Holds up. Watched
Fair,
it recently.
good.
Holds up.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Depending on how much we're able to make, maybe we could start giving some out to like raise morale.
If we're like making this in a bucket, then yeah, probably.
I mean,
Right?
it depends on size of bucket.
Fair.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll go to Pals and make some ice cream. We got some scrimmage. I need to take a nap, and then we need to get bitch slapped by our friends tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Love a good nap.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yum.
So I will repeat Ash's question. Where are we actually going?
We're
at the
going to
moment?
Pals because we
Pal's
believe he has
pastry.
ingredients.
Okay. You're
For-
assuming he has ingredients.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't know. I feel like we've half had this conversation before where we're not sure if he has milk or cream.
He doesn't.
Okay. So,
So somebody
He
should go
doesn't.
get milk.
the fuck
Or
are you
cream.
doing?
I just don't.
Don't you need milk to make pastries?
Yes.
You
Maybe.
have fully seen that he creates his delicacies via
Oh, with magic. That's right. So he's never mind. Okay. Shopping episode.
Is he like, yeah, well, but where do we get, again, like, is there a market in town that we would then find these things? Because everywhere else we've not purchased any foodstuffs, other than the fact that there are 2 whole butchers in town.
We could see if Kalissa has like salt and like other ingredients in the back of the swinging sword, because they serve like stews and pies and stuff, so they might have.
I forgot the name of the place. Thank you.
I don't know either of them. And they're across the street, and one of them poisoned us, and I couldn't tell you the difference between the one. Great, let's go. Let's see
We're
if
going
she
to
at
the
least
inn.
has an answer. Yeah,
Yeah,
at the end.
she's a gossip. She has to.
True.
Okay, so swinging sword, right?
That one. Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hello? There we go.
Ew.
There you are.
Yipe.
There. Okay. Whoop. There we are. Okay.
Beautiful.
You go to the swinging sword. It's late afternoon at this point, and you have you arrive to a familiar sight of a few people imbibing a little bit. The vibe is tense for recent event reasons that are pretty obvious, and only about 2 people visibly working. The atmosphere is a little bit thin, like not a whole lot going on. There's not a lot of conversation happening. There's just a few people in having a couple of ales, maybe some stew. It's overall pretty quiet.
I'll let someone else take the lead on this. I'm tired.
um, God, I can't think of anything that I could do that wouldn't come off as intimidating.
Smile, maybe?
I meant like magic entertaining thing, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I think
mean,
I
you
think
are-
we
Everything
have.
else is-
You are an extremely powerful tiefling cleric, so like,
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like we've tapped our ability to not feel intimidating in this city.
Yeah. Maybe it's best if we just like mosey on over to the barkeep.
Just ask nicely.
I'll ring the bell, assuming that there's a bell.
you know what? There's a bell now. This is canon.
Right.
Yeah, the person tending bar will be someone that you've seen before. We haven't established any super intricate details about any of these employees, but there's a rotation of like 5-ish, other than Kalessa, that you've seen before, between the bar and the kitchens. And one of them's just going to be sort of like tending to their work, and then look up at you, Taryn. Hometown heroes, what can I do for you?
We're looking for some ingredients that we're not quite sure where to find. We were wondering if anyone here could help us.
Probably. You looking to make some competition for me?
Oh no, this is just an activity for us and might be maybe raise morale at the end of it. So you know.
Fair enough. We
Nothing.
could use that. What do you have in mind?
Well, we'll need salt, preferably cream, and then milk if we don't have it, like cream readily available. Definitely need some sugar.
Sugar.
And then other ingredients because I IRL don't know how ice cream is made.
I mean,
Salt?
that
It's-
IRL is just like your base, like sweet
Yeah.
cream ingredients. It's more of what
Yes.
people assume what vanilla is, actually, because most vanillas don't have a lot of vanilla in it.
Mhm.
It's true.
Yeah.
They have
But-
something yucky in it. But
Close.
I
Let's
mean,
start
if they
there.
have vanilla beans,
Yeah, but then you're gonna have to like smash the extract or like do the bean thing, and then you got weird little black flecks in your ice cream, and like, let's just make sweet cream.
sure.
None of us have ever had ice cream before, so maybe we should start small
Yeah, maybe
and like
let's
add
not
flavors
do,
later.
Yeah, let's not do moose track ice cream to start
Yeah.
off with.
Oh, moose track. Damn it.
Nice. Okay, yeah, he's
If
gonna look
none
at
of
you,
us
Taryn.
have ever had ice cream, how did this conversation even start? I think Gert asked Cal what his favorite flavor ice cream was, and then
Were you just doing the act of smothering Gert?
Yeah, they're not locking on
You're breaking the universe.
Causality.
I just trying to process how this all started.
We can just say ice cream is a delicacy that some of you have experienced before.
Waterdeep. We'll say it's
Yeah.
from Waterdeep.
There you go.
Oh my god, yeah.
There.
When we were super drunk that one
From
night,
what?
remember?
Yes.
Remember there was like
Yeah.
a stall outside.
Yeah.
Some guy had like 2 flavors and he was talking about how he had 15 and he
There
would
was, like-
just mix
Yeah.
them a little bit and be like, look, it's a new one. But we were so wasted we couldn't tell.
You
Yeah, I
didn't
think his name was like,
remember,
what was it,
like-
like Robin Baskins or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Which is a
Robbing
little iffy
baskets.
on the name there. A little
Robbing
Terrified.
Baskets. That's what he was robbing baskets. That's why I came up with it. Well, I'm the worst.
Mhm.
Nice.
Ugh, I'm crying.
Awesome. Damn it, guys! This is why we play D&D.
Yep.
Is
So that
this
we can
not
backwards
fun?
invent ice cream.
Fantasy escapism where we try and retcon who the fuck knows what ice cream is.
Oh man.
Oh,
And then also maybe if you have like a big bucket or like a medium-sized bucket, and then also a bucket that is smaller than whatever bucket you have already previously given us, that should work. Please,
we have money.
please.
So we're at the tavern. What was the landing spot here for?
Yeah.
What are you saying to the people?
We were asking for ingredients and then also
Oh.
2 buckets.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
Sorry. Yeah, he's gonna kind of like think about it for a second, and like change glances between you guys for a minute, and just kind of, all right, and
Okay.
fuck off to the back for a minute before coming out with a couple of buckets, and a second person will come out with like carrying out a big pile of ingredients for you. Just like plop it on the bar.
Hell yeah.
Sam's
Spirit
happy
is
about it.
deliriously happy
Let's do
about.
this.
Great. Should we like find a back corner so that we're not in front of the whole bar that is also still probably afraid of us?
We could either make it in our room or go to Pal's, so he can like taste it and get to know what it's like, so he can start selling it.
I mean, I feel like then let's just go upstairs with our ingredients, and then maybe
Okay.
we can take some to Pal's after. That way, we're not removing everything from
Here all the
bar.
way over to Pal's, yeah.
upstairs.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna leave a couple gold on the bar.
So the two of them are gonna like be doing this. Like, is this what you needed? And then like you're sort of conversing and ended up thanking them for everything, and they're just gonna be like, yeah, okay. Totally confused.
They're
Smart
like,
way.
that seems like 3 ingredients I would not want together.
Salt, sugar, and cream.
And we're like, joke's on you. We're only actually using 2 of them. Oh shit! I guess we also wanted water.
I can do that.
Okay. Okay. Upstairs.
Do this.
Cool. Someone mix like the cream and the sugar until we get a flavor that we like. I think that's the most important thing. Who wants to
Done.
be our official taste tester? You got it? Great.
Happening.
In the small bucket. Great. Part 2, we need ice and salt. So if you do water, I can make it cold.
Yeah, how big is our bucket? Approximately how many gallons is our bucket?
I mean, we just want, like, we could just say that it's, I don't know, a handful of inches larger than small bucket so that there is space around small bucket inside of big bucket for to be ice.
Right, but for me to make the water, the minimum is 10 gallons. So I want to know if we're gonna start spilling everywhere or not if I do this, and if so, we need to like get something to cover the floor.
Here's a stupid idea. Is has a bag because it ideally holds everything forever. Do we just open the bag and do it over the bag so that any spillage just ends up sloshing around in the bag?
Gross.
Then all our stuff will be wet. Oh my god.
So
You
We're
ever
not
smell
gonna-
like rotten cream? I don't want that in there.
Are you
It's
also
bad.
going to levitate
okay.
the
Oh,
buckets?
Yeah.
Was I going to levitate the bucket? I thought you were going to jiggle it with your mage hand.
But how is she gonna put the bag under the
Hold
buckets?
the bag open and I would hold the bucket.
Okay.
I could levitate the bucket if you want me to levitate the bucket. And I go, and I levitate the bucket.
Double up.
Now it's
That was a
levitating.
terrible joke.
I liked
worst.
it.
It
Yeah.
was good.
Hey, he likes big butts and he cannot lie. Like, what are we talking about?
A man after my own heart.
So
What?
bucket is indignity levitating.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to find solutions here, Gert.
I'll give it like I'll point at the bucket and I'll cast Create or Destroy Water and and just fill the bucket with water and then it might start overflowing depending on the size of it.
Nice. It's a 5-gallon bucket.
Great.
How much
Cool.
does Create Water make?
10 gallons.
Yup. Super overflowing.
Right, and it's spilling. I hope so. I hope that this timing worked out. It spills into the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I think that works. It's close enough that I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Crushed it.
Great. And now, I'm gonna flick the bucket as an unarmed attack because if I do an attack, I can also add 6 cold damage to it, and so that is how I have decided that the freezing works.
Yes, and.
Now we just have to jiggle it for a while.
And
Which I guess I could just move it up and down with the levitate, but I wouldn't jiggle it into a circle.
Yeah, I'll
So I
just
could
use my mage hand, and
fabulous.
my mage hand will just do a little whirlpool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just lay this out. So we got a super overflowed 5-gallon bucket of water.
Yes.
It's just like all over the place, and Whirl is doing a up and down motion with her
But
levitate.
it's not water anymore because I froze it.
Right, it's chilled at least. And then
Sure.
there's just this mage hand that's just like as we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mage hand is stirring the cream sugar
Absolutely.
mixture.
Have you never had magic and also made ice cream before?
I'm just trying to lay out the visual here because
It's-
I'm tickled by this entirely. I just
It's
want to make
so
sure I
good.
got the picture right.
It's first try, first attempt, right?
Yeah.
Neverwinter wasn't built in a day. All right, just let it be.
Gosh.
This is real
Uh,
in-game D&D shit right here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
so-
love it.
This ice cream has been like a year and a half in the making, though.
We're finally getting to it.
All right, so we got
looms.
The rift
is close.
Fucking rift is open over there.
gathering their forces, and we have Fudge Ripple.
Oh shit!
God.
All right, so this this bucket is sort of swirling with this
Yeah.
disembodied hand going on. What's next?
I'll flick it again to add 6 more cold to it.
All right.
Is it how long?
It
are we
takes
supposed
a
to-
while to
Jiggle it.
churn ice cream.
Spoiler alert, it's going to take exactly however long it takes for you guys to run out of fun ideas of shit to say.
Oh my gosh. I got nothing.
I'll use
if I-
thaumaturgy to like make tremors, so it kind of like it like jives.
In the bucket? You're like vibrating the bucket?
I don't know. Can I target the bucket and make the bucket jive?
Yes, and
Make the bucket jive.
absolutely.
I just
Wait,
had another very
did
stupid
we-
idea.
Did
I
we
love
remember to
stupid
put the
ideas.
salt in the water so that it gets colder faster?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Sure.
100%.
Absolutely.
We'll do an extra sprinkling of salt now, and then I can flick it with another cold. And if we run out of ideas to make it move a bunch, I can make it autos irresistibly dance, as it can't save against it, and it can continue to not save against it.
Oh my god. Would you be able to animate the bucket and make it churn itself?
Can't. I had
Oh.
workshops taking that, but I didn't because I was like, when will I use this?
All
right. I got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody who's magical, make the bucket come to life, and then you cast the spell that makes them dance, and that's how it
Yeah.
works.
I'm not a player in this, but you know what? Fuck it. You do have a fully animatable parsing
Oh
dummy.
yeah, the dummy.
We do. We have Winston. Did we pull? We'll open
we-
the bag and pull Winston out, who is sopping wet because someone decided it was a good idea to throw 5 gallons.
You do
That's
also
what I have-
have a plethora of rope between all of you. Because starting gear is often forgotten about.
We've
Correct.
used a lot of that rope, and I actually don't
We
have
have
rope in my
used-
starting gear.
We did
Use
use
a
a lot of
lot
rope in the
of
beginning.
Chop chop Winston.
All right, yeah, he pops up.
Will you shake this for us for like 20 minutes?
He's just gonna like bear hug the bucket and just start doing this.
Yeah. The motion blurred bucket with a disembodied hand stir.
Can we
Oh,
have considered this amount of time a long rest? No, the casting thing.
Short rest, yes, but not long.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Shoot, great. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna give myself more hit points back.
Oh my gosh. We're chilling.
If
the end
you
of the
think
world
I
as we
didn't
know
just
it.
draw a cute little barrel that's dancing right now, then you are mistaken.
It's the end of the world as we know it. We're level 17 D&D, high stakes, high danger bullshit. We're making ice cream with a scarecrow dummy.
This is the way.
High stakes call for high desserts.
There you go.
The highest of desserts.
So yeah, every once in a while the mage hand just like takes a big dip in and pulls out like what is in the bucket so that Gert can check to see if it's actually ice cream yet.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I forgot about the mage hand.
Yes.
Okay, picture this. A fucking scarecrow is just bear hugging this 5-gallon bucket jiggling. And this mage hand is just like checking it. And all of you are just like, yeah, ice cream.
Man, it'd be a real shame for somebody to think that this is their room and accidentally walk in on us doing it.
Oh man, this is great.
I mean, Whirl's also probably just like laying flat on her back playing something because she's just tired.
Fair.
Oh my
Is it-
gosh.
Gert, is it ice cream yet?
DM, is it ice cream yet?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
We have cream.
The mage hand just comes over and feeds Gert a little bit so that she can try it. It's perfect.
Oh. Now what do we do?
Shoot, we didn't get bowls or spoons or anything.
I got a mouth, that's all I
We
need.
probably have some in our packs, you know, for when we're traveling and stuff. Like,
One of us
whip
has to have a mess
whip that
kit,
gear
right?
out.
Cal walks up
Absolutely.
to the bucket and takes out one of his the hand axe that he's got, and he just like dips some of the tip of it in there, and he
Nice.
starts to lick a little bit of it.
Well, how is it, Cal?
What do you think, Cal?
I feel like it is doing damage to my head.
But is it making your mouth happy? Or do you have a happy mouth?
The flavor is nice, but it hurts.
So all you gotta do, Cal, is you gotta push your tongue against the top of your mouth. Just push it real hard against the roof of your mouth. It'll go away in a few
Yeah, like
minutes.
Like that.
He makes like a really toothy, like open mouth thing, and he's got his long dragon tongue just like.
I have gotten so many clips out of the last 10 minutes. Oh man, this is great.
Oh
Excellent.
my god.
Great. We'll eat our ice cream now.
Yeah.
We have
The
ice cream.
and then and then
Yeah,
we
ice
take
cream.
it over to Pals.
Great. To pals?
To pals.
The
To
past.
pals.
To pals.
After the hour that it took us to make ice cream. Are we going to?
Two
Yes.
pals. Here we go.
Great.
Yes.
Whoops, that's the wrong screen. Here we are.
That's the boss.
Donuts.
That's the boss fight.
Yes, where it says donuts.
Donuts.
It's reminding me of the first time we all got together, and I was showing you Roll20, and I said, "Hey, here's a page.
Oh,
You
you
can
drew all
do
this
things
shit?
on it."
Yeah.
And all of you just like fucked around a little bit. It was great. All right, you arrive at Pal's, and uncharacteristically, There is no line of people. There's no buzz about this place. There's actually very few people meandering about around town in general. But you're all able to tell from your A, passive perceptions, and B, just general understanding of the situations at hand globally right now. People being out and about and for leisure is not very common at the moment.
Open the door to Pal's. Hello.
It is open. It's not locked. There's nobody inside other than Pal himself, who looks like he's sort of just like bringing things together and busy closing things down, I guess is the best way to put that.
Is it like late enough in the day that he's closing it down, or does it feel early?
It feels early.
Okay.
And he just like does not even acknowledge the fact that you guys are coming in.
Remember that dessert we said we wanted to make?
Also, hi, Pal.
It's gonna like look at you guys and go, "Oh, hi.
Hey.
We're doing dessert."
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I guess we could use something fun like that. What is it?
Is this a normal? Is this a normal amount of him not knowing what we're talking about, or? does this
Make an
seem like
insight
a-
check.
Oh,
Oof.
Also, what is your passive?
my passive insight.
Oh my god, Zoom, figure it out. Yes, your passive insight.
Window.
Passive as in passive investigation. Passive insight is 14.
Okay.
But I'm going to add a D4. See if it gets angry still that I'm clicking on anything.
I'm so upset with technology right now. I'll get over it
Can we
eventually.
just blame everything on Zoom today?
I don't. Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
Well, it's worked totally fucking fine on my computer for the last like how many months?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Passive insight is 14. I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Done better now.
You're getting
Right.
you're definitely getting the vibe that he's like distracted. He's focused on other things. Wasn't expecting you today. You know, any combination of all of that is just like he's respecting your attention, but like mind is definitely elsewhere at the moment.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we mentioned something about an ice cream, like an iced cream, some amount of time ago. And anyway, we figured it out, and we wanted to show it to you so you could recreate it for your store.
Oh yeah. Well, is it like quick or should we like write it down and handle that another time, sort of thing?
I mean, it took us a while. But like the recipe is easy. We just wanted you to taste it and then explain how we did it for your store.
We have some for you to taste right here.
Oh, okay.
It's
So, so like you're
the
presenting the
messy
bucket.
bucket.
Yeah, we brought him.
Okay.
We brought him a little bowl.
Yeah, you got spoonsy out of this bucket, my man.
Yeah, he's gonna be like super distracted and still just like snap his hand and a spoon will appear, and he'll scoop it, take a bite. You know, that's pretty good. I thought we were gonna use that. Ah, ow! It's just gonna like. Oh, is it supposed to hurt like that?
Is it really cold?
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll pass.
Yes.
It'll pass.
Okay. Okay, eat it slow. I'll remember
Yes.
that.
slow. Or sometimes it'll make you cough. You don't want that. Hey, are you okay, bud? Are you just closing up because you wanna get good and rested for our battle tomorrow?
Actually, yeah. Wow, that's gonna take a while. Yeah, Fang said to pull out all the stops and make sure we come at it with everything we have. So
Oh
I'm a
yeah.
little tired right now from all the work, but it should be interesting.
Is that all? You feeling okay?
Well, I mean, with everything going on, it's everything's very stressful. And we're just constantly readying for, well, obviously the attack that happened the other day. Like, I don't know if I can handle something like that as of a week ago, but we've been really getting at it to make sure that we could at least try.
I bet that all the work you and all the others have put in is going to be worth it. Hopefully it won't come to Red Larch and we'll be able to handle it over there, but if it does, I'm sure everyone that Fang has taken under his wing will be able to hold their own.
Yeah. Well, I've certainly learned a lot, both from Fang and from everything that's been happening around here, and you guys have been a huge help. He's gonna look like super distracted as he's saying all this. Passive perceptions. What's everybody's passive perception?
Aaron's
Not
was
worth
19.
mentioning.
I think it's it's 19 because I don't have the 21 yet.
13.
Yet. 15.
14.
Okay. There was a 19 in there. Taryn? 19?
Yeah.
You're going to notice, and Cal, it's just going to be so hyper focused on you that even you notice it too. Pal's like doing this side eye thing. Can you see my eyes like darting back and forth?
Yeah.
Like he's looking at the person he's talking to, and then he's looking at Cal, and then back to the person he's talking to, and then Cal.
Oh.
And then Cal, he's just gonna like fully turn to you and say, "Can I see it, please? Your weapon?"
Which one?
Yeah, you'll have to be more specific.
So
The one
many dick jokes.
Yeah, exactly. There was no avoiding this. I'm sorry. The one Fang made.
Again, you're gonna
You'll
have
have
to.
to be more specific.
I guess he made like a thunder spell weapon that you use.
I'll reach out and grab the javelin out and like, yes, this one. It has been a fine tool in battle.
May I? And he's gonna like hold his hands out as if to like take it from you.
I am not very good at this, but just for my own self, can I do an insight?
Absolutely. Is there anything in particular that you're trying to insight?
I want to make sure basically that after I hand this over to him, he's just not gonna pop into a demiplane somewhere and yoink off with it.
Okay. Yeah. Insight check.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see what that
Excellent.
was. It
It's
is
a
very
4.
bad. Yes, I have a -1.
Oh,
Yes, but even a 20 -1 or a 19 -1 would have been better there, dice.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I'll hand it right over.
Okay, so
Sure,
yeah,
why
Cal, you're super. I don't want to say super. That makes it sound more intense than it is. You're just blank on what to think about this.
Because his brain froze earlier.
Yeah, no, nobody other than Fang really has shown any particular interest in like your weapons or what's going on with you. But if you choose to hand it off,
I'll carefully place it into the hands.
Okay, so he's going to like pick it up and put it down like he's checking the weight of it. And then we'll give a very, very brief series of words that would be obvious to you guys as a sort of incantation. And it'll glow for a brief moment and then go away. It's like a half-second thing. And he's just going to like completely look it up and down. And just he's got this inquisitive look on his face. And then pick it up and hand it back and say, "This is fascinating."
Yeah.
I'll be sure to keep that into account tomorrow.
What's so fascinating about
Oh. He's pulling out all the stops to try and beat us.
Before he has a chance to hand it over, I'll be like far enough back as well. But before he's got a chance to like hand it back, I'll just put my hand up to recall it.
Ooh, to like do the shoop thing?
Yeah. So like as he's just like, yeah, it's very interesting, it's just gonna like right out of his vision, right into my hand. Yes, it is fascinating.
Yeah, and he's just gonna
Power
be
move,
kind of like,
yes.
ooh,
Holster it back up.
nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any other information we can give you right now, pal?
Not without being unfair to the scenario we need to simulate tomorrow.
All right. Oh, also punch me really hard with whatever magic stuffs you're gonna throw at us,
Mm-hmm.
please.
I think you'll find it at least entertaining. Hopefully, we can give you some amount of real danger to react to. It is a training session for you just as much as it is for us.
Fair.
Absolutely.
You guys are gonna do fine. You don't worry about making it. Don't worry about having to try an excessive amount to make it difficult. I'm sure you guys can. Yeah, although you should try as hard as you can, I don't think you need to do that to make it difficult for us. You guys, everyone that things pull together is quite strong in their own ways. I mean, look at this. You have a whole shop out of magic that you've just pulled into existence. That's crazy in its own right. You're a pretty strong guy, pal.
You know what? You're right. And at the end of the day, the things we've been working on and ideas that Feng has inspired it's certainly going to be interesting, to say the very least.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Sleep well. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Perfect.
Honk shoe
Back-
time.
Back to the inn.
The
Yes.
swanging
Great.
swerve.
I am going to do a sleep.
What did you say?
So slonky what?
I said the swanging swerve.
Yeah.
Wonking swerve.
Wonky
Swerve,
swerve.
swerve.
Excellent. I'm here
Great.
for it. Okay, so by
While
this-
we're walking back, I feel like this got mentioned one of the last times we played, but is the Templar's sword still just like glowing?
Shit.
That's disconcerting.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So Cal's also got a sword on him that is glowing, which is what I thought he was looking at.
Ooh.
Ah.
Maybe weird
Yeah.
as a Templar.
Do we know why it glows though? Do we go to sleep and just think about why it glows?
I mean,
Thanks.
Mm.
he said it would lead us to him, and
Right.
if nobody's feeling a super strong pull in a direction, I think the glowing is just a sign that it's waiting, maybe.
Sure.
But the glowing could be a sign that he's still with us.
That might be it, yeah.
He's still here and alive.
Fair. Mm. I have not talked to him in my dreams recently.
Oh, weird. I did.
That's why you guys talked about it this morning, and that's why I brought it up, because there was more dreams that you guys had about him. So
Yeah.
great.
He didn't really say much. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That last dream sequence was pretty intense, though.
For two of them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did more things happen than we know?
I don't know. That's a lie. I do know.
I know you know. You were the one that told us about the dream. You know.
Correct.
Anything else we need to know about the dreams? Two people that had dreams. Oral starts making eyes very heavily at ease.
I
End
told
it.
you everything I know.
Yeah.
All right.
We're doing that.
What do you know?
I told you everything.
Okay.
Cool.
Her. I don't know what that voice was, but okay. I guess I'm just tired.
It's okay.
Brother.
Brother!
Do that again. Come on,
Brother.
Logan.
I'll just turn to Macho Man Randy Savage now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got you for 3 minutes.
Quick, everybody make a terrible rap album.
Oh, man.
Do a commercial for Slim Jims. Ready to go?
Step into a Slim Jim.
It's so good. Oh. Oh.
Miss Elizabeth and me are gonna fucking take you out, brother. He wouldn't say fuck. Let's be real.
Yeah, fair.
Bring it in there.
Alright, I'm done. I don't know enough about Macho Man Randy Savage to be that good at Macho Man Randy Savage. Sleep time now, or I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't know about y'all, but as long as you guys don't need me for anything, I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah, I'm feeling like
Yeah.
not
I
great,
think-
so sleep
I think
is
we're
great.
done. I think we're done for the day,
Mhm.
and we should rest up for tomorrow's fun battle.
Skirmish.
Yeah.
Scrimmage.
Great.
It's gonna be
To
great.
the end. Or to sleep.
When we go to sleep,
Or to
just
sleep.
for a shot in the dark, I wanna see if I can reach out, like as I'm going to sleep, and see if I can somehow contact the other me that I saw those couple times.
Oh my
Oh.
god! I forgot about that.
Negatarin.
Okay. Damn.
Negative.
Okay.
It's like Shadow Link, but cooler.
Have at
I'm just
it.
like
What are we
I'm like
doing?
let-
Link.
I think as I'm going to sleep, I think I'll just whisper fuck, what was the message? No. But I would
I'm just gonna whisper,
and-
fuck.
Just falling asleep.
uh,
Fuck. We're all like, what?
I'm sorry.
Um,
Sorry, go ahead.
I think the line was "embrace the madness." I think is
Yes,
my
that
God,
is-
you're
That
right.
is the message you heard.
what she had said. That was the line. Yeah, I'm just gonna whisper that, and then try and picture her in my mind as I drift off.
Picture
Fuck, how long
who in
ago
your
was
mind?
that?
The other me, the shorter red female version of me.
Do you mean Vanifer?
No, there was like a whole nother version of him that like it looked like him. It wasn't
Yeah.
him.
Was that part
And,
of a
like-
dream sequence, or did you just
It
have
was-
like a weird, like?
That was during my crisis, and I couldn't figure out
Oh.
Right.
what was going on.
Yeah.
I meant for that to come across a very different way than apparently it did. So I would like to correct that. The
Okay.
I'm gonna say in quotes, female version of you was meant to be Vanifer, who you
Oh.
have
okay.
encountered.
We thought he had like a spooky twin sister like in the Underdeep.
Well,
Mhm.
you don't know that that's not the case, but
Fair.
the person you encountered and the person that you like saw in this dream was one and the same.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, reworking that. I guess I'll just because there's so much talk about great worms and time that it's like, let's see if I think I'll think back to one of the times where we had a little thing where a couple of us had seen ourselves go a place,
Mm.
and I'll see if I can I don't like maybe like reach like as I'm drifting off, see if I can interact with that version through some like magic hullabaloo.
Okay. Okay. Is there a particular spell you're using?
Would I be able to, this might be a stretch, but I want to like try and cast Commune as I'm falling asleep, so I'm fully in it as I hit my like dream state.
If
The
you would
amount of
have-
creativity that's going into this, I am.
I was gonna say, if you would have said out
Fully
loud
on
that you
board.
were gonna do something weird and magical, I would have been like, cool, good luck with that, and given you a bardic inspiration. It only lasted 10 minutes, so you'd have to fall asleep pretty quick. But
And the spell would take 10 minutes to cast, so as soon as
Okay,
I get in there, I would have gone.
fair. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway and just knock it off my list.
Okay.
Okay, so we're casting Commune while we're about to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in yes and mode. What's like the idea we're getting at here? Just narrate. Don't worry about the mechanics of it as D&D is written. Just what are we getting at narratively?
Okay, so from like if this is like like cinematography standpoint, right? If we were gonna do it this way, I would reimagine us in Yartar, nope, not Yartar, Tribor, where we first had that weird thing going on, and I'd be up in that tavern, and I'd see myself about to walk out,
Yeah.
and I just like lock in on that part of me, and then as I'm I take like a breath in the dream, and we get like a sunshine of the spotless mind moment where like some of the other details like fade away until like it's just that portion of me standing there.
Okay.
And I would try to walk up to it and touch it.
And just touch it.
Just like on the shoulder, like see if I can get it to turn around.
Wow. Yeah, okay. Make a perception check. I fucking love this. This is cool.
Perception is not a spell. What am I doing?
What if it was?
This will be a -1 because it's assuming that I'm attuned to that tome that I already got. So that's a 22 instead of a 21. Or 23.
Okay.
22 instead of a 23.
Damn.
Holy cow. Logan, this is really cool. I just want to make sure I'm doing it justice.
Oh.
And with a fantastic roll. Okay, so you're kind of getting into drift off dream state, right?
Yeah.
And you're thinking back to this memory for you And you get this really, what's the word? Dysphoric moment where you feel like you are not you. You're somewhere, your actual existence is somewhere in between you and this other version of you that you're observing, right? And you reach out and just like tap the shoulder, and part of you feels like you actually feel the shoulder that you tapped, and part of you feels like your shoulder has been tapped. And you just have this moment of like both you and the other you turn to your left at the same time, and nothing is there. But you just have this moment of what's going on right now. And before you sort of snap out of it, you have this inkling, this moment of realization that you are in a different place physically than where you understand yourself to be. And you go to sleep.
Oh God, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I had a bonkers idea.
Okay, so we're resting now, right?
Yes. Ro would
Um,
have jumped into her necklace to sleep in the necklace.
Okay, anyone else doing anything in particular?
I don't think so. I
No.
think is gonna just like find a cozy corner and just kind of chill out.
Okay. All right. Your evening passes peacefully. We have achieved a long rest. I don't know why I say it like that, but it's
I
it
know.
was dramatic. I love
I'm
it.
so desperately waiting for the but, and you didn't come, and I was like,
But-
okay, fine.
Taryn is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made the
No.
wrong. Oh my gosh, that's
We know that he likes butts, so.
All right, it's the next morning, and you can, Taryn, you can hear when you wake up a little bit of a buzz outside. There's a lot of people gathering and talking across the street.
Across the street, which would be, looks at map. Is it the wagon area? Or the stables?
stables.
It's the stables.
Hmm.
Hey guys, looks like we're gonna have an audience.
Dope.
I mean, we kind of knew that.
I was born to perform.
I need a coffee. My exhaustion.
Okay, so I think we should take a brief break. I know our timing is way off because of the weird start to our day, but we'll be right back.
Oh my god.